What's going on, guys? Just giving some review update of what I keep hearing about AIL. So that's what this video is about, AIL, and what I consistently hear across the nation about that particular company. So stay tuned. All right, guys, so I'm at the light right now. It's your boy Sean Gary, first and foremost, the Success Jolt. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. If this is your first time, please like and subscribe. A lot of content I try to bring, give you guys information about the life insurance industry as a broker, as an agent. Specifically, my experiences with AIL has been here as well. So if any of this has been beneficial for you, please like and subscribe. All right, let's get that out the way. I appreciate all the comments. I appreciate you guys reaching out to me. I still have people texting me, calling me, and I'm okay with that. I invite that. If you are curious, you got questions, I will answer my phone. If I don't answer my phone, I'll definitely answer the text. A lot of you guys text me, which is the best way to try to get in contact with me. So this video, like I said, is just talking about some of the things that I've heard about AIL when you guys are calling me. And a lot of it is very, very consistent with what I have personally experienced myself. So what makes it extremely interesting is whether in New York, California, Georgia, Maryland, Florida already, there are a lot of places that you guys are across the country and you're reaching out. I've even had somebody in Canada reaching out. So you guys, I just want to make sure that you understand that your struggles, your questions, your concerns are not something that you're crazy. It's not you going through it by yourself. There are a lot of people that are experiencing the same exact things that you guys are experiencing. And for some people, it's just been a matter of not feeling comfortable with like this so-called like bait and switch, or switching it up on people and like saying, hey, I'm here for a free child safe kit, and then next thing you know, I'm trying to talk to you about life insurance. So a lot of guys are not okay with that. I wasn't okay with that because I felt like I was tricking the person, even though we could legally say with AIL that the paperwork states we're going to talk about what we can offer them and what kind of coverage we can get for them, or however the wording is. It's listed in a way that most people don't see it, they don't remember it, they don't, whatever the case, they don't, when we get there is what's important. When we get there, or when I was with AIL, when I got to the house, did they actually know I was coming and talking about life insurance? And if they didn't, then I have to convince them, prove to them in a way that, tells them like, no, we need to talk about life insurance, and I'm here to get you some coverage. So basically, a lot of you guys are not comfortable with kind of like flipping that script on them, flipping the script on them. I've had a lot of people talk about the long script you have to learn. Of course, that's nationwide. But that's one of the things right there is being comfortable with talking to people, knowing that when you knock on their door, they're not answering the door because they want life insurance. And you have to convince them through articulation, through mannerisms, through the script itself. You have to convince them to continue to listen and let you get through your script and talk about life insurance. So that can be kind of cumbersome. I'm more so interested in just helping people. I want to be in your house because you asked me to be there. I want to be in your house because you requested life insurance information. I'm in this industry to help people, not to trick them, and then I'm helping you not knowing I'm helping you. Like, no, like if you need life insurance, let's get you some life insurance. So I've had people reach out to me. Let me see what else. I had some individuals reaching out to me about asking me how training was. A lot of people ask me about money. They ask me about money, which is a great question. How much am I going to make? Is the money real? Am I going to make money in training? And I just can only explain my experiences and what I've heard. And for me, there wasn't a lot of money made, in the first couple weeks. It was very bad. And what makes it worse is I let the guys know what I needed to make it make sense for me. And being an entrepreneur before this, I was able to go make money in other places. And it was like, no, you need to be full-time. And they push this like full-time agenda down your throat where based upon the income that can be generated, it's not likely that most people will be able to go full-time out the gate because they're not going to generate enough money to pay their bills. And it's sad, but it's true. It's just the way it is. And then when you look at where I am now with TDT Financial, there are a lot of people who have like dropped the hat and gone full time. I'm even part time right now with TDT, and I'm making way more money than I've made like with AIL, and they were making me full time, go full time. And I remember with training before, it's different now, but training was it's online. I guess you guys are doing like Zoom calls, or they're doing Zoom calls now, but they had us doing 12-hour days, 10-hour days going through training. And it was pretty crazy because they'll say maybe 10 hours, but then you have to drive and travel to get to the office. Then after you do all your classroom 10-hour stuff, then they have you go out in the field. So then you got to go out in the field for a couple hours. So you add that in. Then you add, the training in the class, the classroom training may not have been 10 hours. But when you add up the classroom training plus being out in the field, then coming back, then to the office, and then going home, or however you decide to work it out. Maybe you decide to drive separate, but you'll get the most bang for your buck if you're actually in the car with the person, obviously, because you get to talk to them, pick their brain, ask questions. And of course I did that. But it's just a lot of people I saw struggling financially, and it just didn't make sense. And for me, I didn't know. So a lot of you guys have called me and you're like, I don't know. And many of us, just being honest, man, many of us, we're trying to get our life together. We're trying to make more money. We're trying to shift into a new season in our life. And we're hoping that this opportunity is right. And so that takes me to my third point, which is this industry worth it? And I'll tell you guys, the industry is definitely worth it. You can make ridiculous money in life insurance in this industry. But the issues are, a lot of individuals are recruited and hear from AIL first. And so everything that you know about this industry, you hear about from AIL. And you think like everything that AIL is saying is the only way or the best way. And there's so much more. It's like I told somebody, I said, it's like AIL is a state, like on the map, and life insurance is the whole world. So you have like different kinds of continents, you have different countries, you have all kinds of different areas to be in within this industry. AIL is a state. Like, you can get into the U.S. and deal with just the U.S., a specific kind of insurance or area in the industry, and then you can get into AIL, which would even be a specific, even more specific type within that industry. I'm sorry, I'm driving and my phone's not even stationary. Like, I just set this joint up here. But yeah, so I tell people, like, when you're looking at the industry as a whole, there's so much better opportunity. Oh, not even close. Like, there's so much out here that you could be doing. Like, where I am with TDT Financial, there's at least 3 ways this is so much better than what AIL has to offer. I'll give you 3. Let me see. So first and foremost, you don't have to wait 10 years to own your own stuff. So they try to tell you, and it sounds good again, when you don't know anything else about the industry, it sounds good to say in a presentation, well, most people retire after 30, 40 years. Here you can retire after 10 years and have all your clients and stuff belong to you. Well, here at TDT, you get that day one. That's a major, major thing. 10 years worth of work that you have to put in somewhere to own or to keep all your clients. Like, no, we get to keep our clients day one. That's a major difference. A second one is the pay. The pay is different. It's more pay here. You start at a higher contract level, at least 10% more, depending on where you are in the state. But I haven't heard anybody that's making more out the gate. It's 15-20% lower, depending on the state that you're in, versus what we come in the door at. And another one is just being a broker, man. This is one of the biggest ones. It's being a broker. Being able to say, I can help you, client, and I have over 50 carriers that I can help you with, versus being captive, where you're only working for AIL, and being able to say, I can only offer you what AIL has. If AIL doesn't approve you, then I'm not going to even be able to help you. Versus for us, we got people with cancer, and we had a guy with cancer and HIV, and we was able to get coverage for him. So when you have multiple carriers, you have a lot more tools in your toolbox. It's not even close. It's not even close. This is incomparable to AIL. I wish that I found this first, but I have to give respect to AIL because I did learn stuff while I was there, and I always respect my journey. So being able to get here to this place where I'm able to help all you guys, I would not be able to help you guys if I never went through what I went through. So that's important to me, being able to help other people. I've always been one to coach and help and train and, build up other people. You guys that have called me, you know that. You text me. Guys, that's all I got. If you have any questions, reach out to me, man. I'll keep it real with you. I'll keep it 100. I'll be honest with you. And like I've said before, my faith, my trust in God, my faith in the Lord is my number one priority. So I'm never going to be dishonest with anybody. At least I hope not to be. It's never going to be my aim to be. And I just like seeing people grow. I like seeing people win and succeed. So of course I'm recruiting. If you're wondering, well, can I learn more about TDT? Can I learn more about what you're doing? Absolutely. You can call me. You can check out some of the other videos. Shoot me a text. All that. I got guys that have reached out to me that are licensed already. And they out the gate able to make money and move forward. Or if you need to get licensed, that's fine too. We'll help you with that. We have the same discounts and everything. Here's another question that I've had people ask me. I'm already going through the process with AIL because I paid for the class. Do I have to start all over and pay for the class with you guys again? Or no, that license is yours. That class is yours. It does not belong to AIL. It doesn't belong to any other company. When you take that online course, you're going after that to do your state exam. That's your license. You can go wherever you want with that. Do whatever you want with it. And so don't feel like you're trapped. Don't feel like you have to do this or have to do that. It's all yours. So work hard, get it. And it's supposed to be my mind at 9, man. So I'm over my time. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Just wanted to share a little bit with you. Obviously, I'm not working today. Got the little hoodie on. Yes, I'm part-time. And I don't hope to be part-time forever. But, I have some bigger goals. But I am, making way more than I made before, and I'm only part-time, soon to be full-time. So, wife and I, 4 kids, got to get out here and make it happen. So, I'm blessed, man. This opportunity has been such a major blessing. I feel good about being able to work every day. I feel good about what I do. I feel good going to somebody's house and they're expecting me, and they know they want life insurance, and I'm there to take care of that for them. Walking up, spending 10 minutes and I'm gone, $500, bow, that fast. It doesn't always happen that way, but it does happen that way, or even more money. So that's all I got, guys. I hope this helped you. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. And like I said, like and subscribe. Try and get off this freeway so I don't get hit by none of these semis. Like and subscribe. Check out the other videos, guys. If you have not, some of the stuff I talked about, I might have talked about in another video. So make sure to listen in on some of that stuff. And it just the more you learn, the more you can make a better educated answer. So for those of you that have reached out to me and have joined me, I appreciate you. I'm excited for you. I'm ready to rock with you guys. We're going to blow this thing up. Some of you guys that are trying to do 10,000 a month, I'm with you. Let's go. Some of you guys that are trying to do, let's say half of that or less than that, that's fine too. I'm with you guys as well. So whatever your goals are, my job is to help you to get there. So, all right. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Talk to you guys on the next one. All right.